Hey guys, what's up? It's Dean. Welcome to Manful Yoga. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, should I be sore after I do a yoga workout? So overall, the answer here is yes, you will feel sore. You will feel like something has been done to your body. There are different types of soreness. Sometimes you can do too much and you can overtrain, and we want to avoid that. But I think the main reason why this question is even asked is because a lot of people don't think of yoga as a workout. They think of it as a stretching session, or they think of it as whatever you want to think of it as. But there are so many different types of ways to do yoga. Some of them are more intense than others, and most of them do involve movement and exercise. And whenever you exercise and you push yourself a little bit, there is a chance that you're going to have some soreness. So overall, the answer here is yes. And soreness is a good thing. Soreness means that we did enough work to our bodies, that we broke down muscle fibers, and now your body is going to rebuild those muscle fibers. And that's how you get stronger. That is the process of getting stronger. You do something that your body has to work to do. Muscle fibers are broken down in the process. This sends a signal to your body that we need to rebuild those muscle fibers. And then you eat some food, you sleep, and while you're doing that, your body becomes stronger. So that's how we get stronger. Broadly speaking, that is how we get stronger. And soreness is a good thing. When you have excessive soreness that lasts for more than a couple of days, then we're kind of moving into the overtraining category. This can be harmful. We'll talk more about that later on. But the main soreness that you're going to experience from a yoga workout is related to strength, mobility, endurance, and even to flexibility work. So anytime that we do enough to the point that we fatigue the muscle fibers are broken down, you're gonna feel sore later on. It could happen 2 days afterwards. You might feel it the morning after. Typically, if it's a really tough workout, you'll feel it the morning afterwards or a few hours later. And then most of us are gonna feel the soreness about 36 hours afterwards. And that's just typically how soreness works. But when you have soreness, your muscles might be more tender. They might be more sensitive to the touch. You might find that daily movements just involve a little bit more groaning than you're used to. Most people who do a yoga workout will feel sore afterwards, and that's just because you worked your muscles. A lot of people think that because, well, I didn't lift weights, I didn't go on a run, so I shouldn't feel sore. But with yoga, depending on the intensity of the workout, depending on the exercises that you're doing, most of us do exercises, or we do postures in a way that our body is not used to. We work muscles that we don't normally work. And as a result, we feel soreness in some different ways than we're used to. So even if you are a really strong, person, you work out a lot, if you do yoga and you haven't done a lot of yoga before, or if you haven't done it in a while, then you will feel soreness because you're working your body in different ways. And that soreness is, again, just a sign that we broke down some muscle fibers, and now we need to rebuild them. You might not, so there are some also yoga instructors who don't actually feel sore at all from yoga anymore, and there are definitely some weightlifters who don't feel sore after their weightlifting sessions, and that's because they've just done them enough that their body has just adapted to it, so they don't feel sore. I've heard of yoga instructors who have been doing yoga for so long, and they do it so intensely and for so frequently that they just don't get sore from yoga anymore. So that's most likely not going to be you. That's not me. I still get sore when I do yoga, but just putting that out there. So what causes that soreness? So anytime that we feel that shaking sensation, anytime that we're struggling to make it through those final few reps, to make it through those last 10 seconds or holding that posture, that is what's breaking down muscle fibers. If all you do is a workout that's really easy for you and doesn't challenge you at all and doesn't push you, then you might not feel soreness. But it is a good thing to get sore. We want to get that soreness. We want to challenge our body because that's how we grow stronger. And you're also going to feel sore from just flexibility and stretching. It's kind of a different soreness. than what I mentioned before. If you're sore from flexibility, you're going to notice a bit more awareness in your body. You might feel, you're just going to feel different. It's kind of tough to explain, but if you've done flexibility work before, just light stretching, restorative stretching, you will feel the results the day afterwards. You're going to feel differently, but it's a different soreness than if you were to do an intense strength-focused yoga session or do some weight training. So let's talk a little bit about being overly sore. So if you've been sore for over 2 days, you probably pushed yourself a bit too hard, and you might want to back off in the future. So whenever this happens, it's kind of a good idea to just take a mental note and say, okay, when I did this workout and I pushed myself this much, I got overly sore, and I might not need to push myself that much. So some other symptoms of overtraining: you might feel joint pain, you might have really sensitive muscles, painful to the touch, you might not have as much energy, you might not be sleeping as well, maybe you're really hungry, tired. So these are all symptoms of overtraining. I do want to say, however, that if you are just starting out with working out and you're working on being more consistent, that you are probably going to experience more soreness. So if you just haven't been into a habit of working out consistently and you're just starting to be consistent, your body's got a lot of adaptation to go through. So you are going to notice more significant soreness, and it might last for more than a couple of days. It's important that you continue to exercise during this time and kind of push through this period. But you might want to modify your workout. So don't push yourself as hard. Maybe do an easier workout. Don't use as much weight. If we're doing yoga, maybe we want to do a restorative yoga session instead of a strength-focused power yoga session. But it is important to keep pushing through this transition time to get your body to the point that it can handle consistent exercise. And this happens for any fitness level. Anytime you are trying to get your body to do something new and consistently do it, you're gonna have that soreness, because that's the sign, that's the feeling that you get when your body is going through those changes. And you have to go through that in order to reach that kind of next level of fitness. So hopefully that's helpful there. And then lastly, I'm gonna talk about getting rid of soreness. So whatever the case, whatever caused the soreness, you should make sure to do some exercise, some movement when you're sore. Movement helps to bring circulation back to those affected muscles. It helps to flush out dead cells, and that helps with the recovery process. If you feel really sore and you don't want to move at all and you just sit on the couch, that's not going to help the recovery process. We want to do something. And what you do and what's appropriate for recovery depends on your fitness level. So what's appropriate for a professional athlete for a recovery workout is probably different than someone who's new to working out. For that professional athlete, going on a nice long hike might be exactly what they need for a recovery workout. For someone who's new to working out and hasn't been consistent, maybe you want to go on a light walk, just a nice stroll. Maybe you want to do some easy foam rolling and some light stretching. So it's going to depend based on your fitness level, but no matter what your fitness level, you want to make sure that you're doing some sort of movement to help with that recovery. And there are some other things that you want to do. You want to make sure you're sleeping. You want to make sure that you're having carbs and proteins. But I don't want to get into that too deep. Let's keep this focused on exercise. So I hope that was helpful. Overall, TLDR here, too long did not read. Soreness is a good thing. It means that you worked your body. Your body will now send a signal to your muscles to build more strength, to recover, to rebuild those muscle fibers. And yes, that will happen in yoga as well as other forms of exercise. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you have future suggestions for questions, leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, be sure to like this video if it was helpful and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you on the next one. All right, if you enjoyed that video, I want to invite you to take my free 7-day challenge. This is a beginner's yoga for men workout series featuring 15-minute workouts and daily emails to help hold you accountable and motivated. This is a great way to learn yoga, to get started, and it's totally free. Sign up at the first link in the description below. When you sign up, I'm also going to give you a free bonus video, a previously members-only workout called Head and Neck Essentials. This is a 25-minute workout that's perfect for relieving tension in your head, neck, and shoulders, useful for pretty much any situation. So go ahead and sign up for that 7-day challenge. Do it right now. Click that link in the description. I'll wait. And if you haven't already subscribed to this YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe. We put out new videos every week. And if you like the video, be sure to like the video, click the like button, and leave a comment if you have any feedback or questions. Thanks again for being here. I'll see you in the next video.